Okay, guys, I'm back. Path playlist. You guys come on in and join me. It is Imperfect Poetry Thursday. I'm going to go ahead and get into the poem.
Difficult Path on Amazon
Okay?
Music.
Come on in, guys. Join me. Okay? Listen. I'm going to do something a little different today. I am starting with the poetry, if that be okay. And I have a little bit of Norman Brown playing in the background, okay? Replay instrumental, of course, of the Isley Brothers, Living for the Love of You, and then remade again by the late, great Whitney Houston. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into the poem. Okay, as you can hear from the playlist, the poem is called Difficult Path, okay? The poem is called Difficult Path. Now, guys, listen. I'm going to go ahead and get into this poem. Please rock with me if I mess up, because it is Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Nothing here is perfect, okay? Now, I'm going to turn down Norman Brown, because that's my little song there, okay? And again, the poem is called A Difficult Path, okay? Turn this down a little bit. I design my own path. I walk where I want to. Will run if I need to. It is okay. Fighting to get there. I am. Maybe it is determination. I want it though. Oh well, it may rain sometimes. I get wet. I'm soaked. My mind is distorted. Decisions to be made. Sometimes. Tough, yet without strength. Building my muscle, I am. Specifically for these obstacles, you doubt me, I see. I am. Not one to give up. Yes, I know. I have fallen to a scraped knee that never heals for the repeats. Look on. One brick has established itself in my path. It has not mounted yet. If it continues to rain, eventually, if only eventually, that one brick will saturate into its position. I can continue to be wet, continue to be soaked. Yet another component will add onto my path. I'll just walk wherever I want to. Now, I'm running. Move on, feet. I see it. Another level of life in the light. I am drenched. Staring at hope for completion of this path. Out of breath. Looking down at my knee. When will it heal? Same pattern, different situation. Same storm, but drenched, not wet. A brick has mounted in its place. And I did not choose a spot for the lessons learned. It must have been chosen for me. This whole journey was not mine. It means something. I continue on this journey destined to see what is next. I did not quit under dire conditions. No. The design path laid before me was meant to be followed. In my convinced state to walk where I wanted, I ran because I was supposed to. The direction not chosen by me, prepared for greatness. When the storm is over, I am. I will have learned the lesson while designing my own path. It was made for me, that difficult path. Yes, guys. Come on in and join me. Okay, it is Imperfect Poetry Thursday. My name is Nadine, Poetry One. One word and one number, guys. We're going to turn back on these lights and get into it, okay? Guys, I thank you for joining me tonight. It's been 2 weeks, okay? All right, but I'm back, okay, with the gift of poetry, honey, with the gift of poetry. Okay, I am back, and I am ready to just share this poem with you. Okay, so tonight's poem, okay, now let me just say, guys, I'm outside the box, okay? And a lot of my poetry is written in metaphor, okay? So this is why I get on here and try to break it down for you all so you guys don't have no problems and no concerns, okay? Now, if you have some questions are cool. because it's the Poet Outside the Box. And it is Imperfect Poetry Thursday, you guys. Okay, now please tap the screen if you are enjoying my live. Please come on in and tap the screen if you are enjoying my live, or just to show face that you rock with me. Go ahead and tap the screen. Again, this is Nadine Poetry one word and one number. And I thank you for joining me this evening. Okay, I am live tonight on TikTok, Facebook, Fanbase, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, and every Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Of course, if I need a little break. But I digress. I thank you for joining me each and every time that you can. Okay, and again, please be tapping the screen. Okay, so yes, I want you guys to please be tapping the screen, okay? Now let's go ahead into what the poem is about segment, okay? Let's go into what the poem is about. So I said tonight the poem is called A Difficult Path, right? Okay, and this poem is about, okay, the Spirit of the Lord speaking to an individual on a difficult journey in their life, okay? That individual. Listen, yes, it's about the Lord speaking to an individual who has discovered they are on a difficult life journey, okay? That individual, while on this difficult path, is communicating and staying connected to the Spirit, right? While attempting to build stable ground around him or herself, okay? Sometimes they run, sometimes they can walk. This person has gone through all sorts of incremental weather. Sometimes brave enough to walk through some things that challenge their path. Yet this person will run expeditiously if led by the Spirit to get away from a serious ordeal. You hear a lot of I am in this poem, right? And the I am, that is that Spirit of God inside this person that can be any person, right? That can be any person. Maybe a person that never connects, right, with their inside spirit, right? Maybe the person never pays attention to anything, right? Can you guys see me on Fanbase? Okay? So maybe it's that. But however, they connect with something that can and will encourage and direct their steps. I am. And will keep you driven. I am. And will keep love in your heart. I am. And will help you learn to lean towards doing the very right thing. Oh. I wanted to say that because we are all taught in so many ways to do the wrong thing. You know, and sometimes simply just by watching, right? The wrong thing can come across us and our eyes, you know, kind of gravitate towards it. And even though we know it's not right, we don't want to really, you know, we don't think it's the right thing. But it's the human psyche. We just kind of lean towards what they doing over there. But doing the right thing is a choice too, I promise you guys. Listen to yourselves, right? The right choices are inside. Pull them to the forefront, okay? Listen, I'm jamming over here. What's going on with my playlist? Act right, act right, okay? Now listen, do you know that the right choice will never, I promise you this, I promise you this. Now, I'm not a swearing woman, okay? But I promise you this. The right choice will never cause you to harm anyone, okay? Unless it is a defense of you and your own, right? Because if you want to protect yourself against someone, the first thing you're going to think is, well, I may need to harm this, or I may need to destroy it. Maybe it's something that reminds you of a bad memory. You need to destroy it, right? You want to get rid of it because it hurts you or it hurts someone you love. That is the only way that the right choice will cause harm. And in that case, it is within the defense. A comment? What is that? A camera. I don't know what's going on. But okay, whatever it is, the message, guys, please resend it. I'm sorry. They're going so quickly. And, you know, I have my moderators here trying to catch them all. So please bear with us. It's Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Okay, now, anyway. Y'all know I'm silly. Pull it outside the box, darling. Pull it outside the box. Okay, now listen. The right choice will never say lie to folks. The right choice will never say, go ahead and tell that lie. Especially if someone can get hurt. Then, during the lie, or maybe later, right? And the right choice will never tell you to cheat the situation. All right? The right choice will say play fair and be open to accept the losses. Because we're not going to win everything, and it's hard. It's hard to not win everything. We all want to win everything, right? But the right choice will tell you to not cheat.